Yeah, man. My brother, Atticus in the building. What's up, family? Family, give me like 2 minutes, y'all. Damn, I just got home. So give me like 2 minutes, Atticus, man. Let me go you know, go fix my drink and shit, man, and get ready. Get ready. But yeah, man, it's going down, man. Go tell everybody. Bring the family. Bring the family, man. It's the Insomniac Show, man. If you up, no matter where you at in the world, if you're not sleepy, we got some shit here. We got some good conversation. I got a few videos. If this fucking I got some videos. Hopefully this slow ass laptop will let me do it right. But if not, I probably just have to show the shit on my phone. But yeah, give me a few seconds, Atticus, bro. Here I go. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, man. Salute. Salute to everybody, man. We got 5 people in the building. Look, as you come in, hit that like button. It don't cost you a dime to hit that like button. I know everybody say that, but I guess that's the thing you're supposed to say on YouTube. Hey, hit the like button. Hit the like button. UKP, where's IC3 at, man? IC3 need to pull up, man. I want somebody to pull up, man. I did a show yesterday about the royal family, and didn't have a lot of. Was hoping some of the UK family will pull up, but I understand the time difference. So I know I missed a lot of y'all, man. But that was a dope show, man. So y'all should go check that out. Tell me what I did, what I said wrong, and where I fucked up, because I don't know a lot about the royal family. But that's a good talking point in America right now. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what I want to do now, let me get this link out to some of the local brothers here that normally come around and pull up, and fuck with me. See what they doing tonight. Get the link, send it to them. See if them brothers want to pull up. I put the link in the chat too. Anybody want to jump on, join the conversation? Tonight kind of like a freestyle thing. You fucked up by being born rich, nigga. What up, Sosa? Come on, Sosa. Come on, give me 5 minutes, man. Pull up with me for 5 minutes. So, all right, I can say this though. All right, so it was two talking points. God of Jacob came through last night, and damn it, what was he saying? He was saying that Megan got her wake up nigga moment. You know what I mean? She said God of Jacob said she got her wake up nigga moment. She knew what that family was about. She still decided to marry in that family, thinking that family would change for her, and and take into consideration that she's mixed race and maybe change their racist ways. But no, They're still racists are gonna be racist. Like, come on, man. What do we think this is? Like, this is the royal family we fucking talking about. We thought the royal family was gonna give up being racist because a half black girl is married to one of the guys. Man, fuck out of here. We knew that wasn't gonna happen. You know what I mean? We definitely knew that wasn't gonna happen. I was trying to think though, what the fuck? Because I said something similar to that. Oh, I forgot. I guess I was pretty much saying pretty much the same thing though. I was saying more like when you date interracially, right? Like when you date interracially, I feel like you shouldn't be so surprised by racism, right? Now, if I get me a fully Asian chick, let's use Chinese, right? If I get me a fully Chinese chick and I'm dating her, I can't be surprised if I go to her family function and hear some racist shit. I can't. But I know marrying into that. That's why me personally, I stay inside my race. You feel me? If somebody gonna call me a nigga, it's gonna be a broke nigga or something like that. It ain't gonna be the hard ER. You ain't finna hit me with the hard ER on that nigga, man. So I prefer to stay inside my race. You feel me? And I try to be disciplined to not even have sex with a Becky. But I can't guarantee that. I mean, like, who am I kidding? I can't guarantee that I wouldn't smash a Becky. But I like to say that I wouldn't. We'll just leave it at that. I like to say that I wouldn't smash a Becky, but you never know. You never know. I know my brother Atticus. He's knocking Becky's down left and right. He's breaking backs left and right. So I lead the Beckys to my UK family. You know, it seems like a lot of my UK family really fuck with the Beckys. And if that's who you like, that's who you like, man. You know, who the fuck am I to tell you who not to like? But it is a lot of what they call swirling going on in the UK. What's going on with that? No, Atticus, I have, and that's the thing. Let me be honest, real quick. I mean, let me be honest. Let me put that on here. That's a good. Hold on, that's a good comment to fucking put up. That's provocative. All right. So have I ever smashed the have I ever smashed the Becky? I have. And that's the thing. That's the thing with me, Atticus. That's why I don't say I look at people who date white women funny, but I always said it was never my thing because all of my interactions with white girls was either on some cool school shit or it was strictly sexual. Strictly. And I mean like Atticus, I mean like gutter sex, bro. Like I know y'all gonna hate this, but like running when I was this is gonna sound horrible, but yeah, me and a couple of homies ran trains on Becky's. You know what I mean? Or is Becky, you go, I go first, then you go second, then you, and then the one little Becky that even was calling my phone on a consistent basis, it was just always for sex, like back of the car at the park type shit. You feel me? But salute, man. It's Friday night. Look, I put the link in the chat. What up, RC? What up, Rock City? Rock City Hot Boy. Hey, Rock City, I'm subscribed to your shit too, bro. I be checking you out, man. You know what I can do better though, Rock City? I can come through and start liking your shit. So next time I see your video, because I'm subscribed to you, I get all your videos. I'm gonna start coming through, leaving comments and hitting the like, bro. And I ask you do the same. I ask y'all do the same. If y'all subscribe and y'all don't even catch the show, just jump on that thumbs up and leave a fire emoji in the comments or whatever. I see Sosa do that a lot. I see 3 do that a lot. Y'all know I see 3. Let me pull him up. I see 3. You know, I see 3 gonna come and leave his paragraph about reparations and all of that. But I love that though. I see 3. I love that you. Damn, hold on. I didn't mean to click you off the damn thing. Hold on. All right, there we go. I see 3. Hold on. I was trying to make this. I don't like this screen. That's the screen I like. Yeah, Malcolm, Martin Luther with the middle finger in the background. But yeah, I do appreciate that, bro. You come through, you leave your paragraphs and let me know about reparations and all of that. But I love it. I love the interactions, man. I love that.
Yeah, we all work together. Think tank. It's a think tank, online think tank. We share ideas, see what's the strongest.
Yeah, I love that. I'm gonna have to watch this show. It's another thing, family. I'm on a loaner laptop, man. So I'm trying to figure out I fucked up my laptop when it was snow. We got some snow the other week, and I thought it would be a brilliant idea if I take my laptop outside and get some footage or maybe do a live stream in the snow. Yeah, my
Right.
laptop said no, and it messed up my screen. So I'm using this loaner laptop, and it's
All
slow.
right.
And I can barely hear you, IC3. So I'm probably gonna be listening to the YouTube audio so I can hear you. So I may have a delay. I'm gonna figure we're gonna figure this shit out as I go though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The screen will dry out, I think, in a day or two.
well, no, it didn't. IC3. I waited for like a week and a half, and then I just took it, and I took it to the place. They charging me an arm and a leg to fix it, but I didn't really realize how handicapped I am without my laptop until I didn't have it.
Right. That's
You
right.
know what I
Such is
mean?
life.
And then now that I'm using this one, I realize how spoiled I am with my laptop. So it's like,
Right.
yeah, I'll pay a couple $100 for the screen just to, be comfortable.
Yeah.
But Rock City, I am on Clubhouse. I gotta get my phone. Hold on, y'all. Where the fuck is my phone? So yeah, IC3. Oh, all right. So what was we at? IC3. You were saying that Streets and Ralph was calling you delusional because you could not prove white supremacy here today.
Yeah. And but let me give you this. Let me put this up. Let people know what's going on. 1 second. Give you some background. Yeah, so this is the connection. I'll just put this in the chat for people so they know who you're dealing with. They know who you're dealing with. Where I've been.
Yeah.
Put this in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, and that's so I'm gonna tell you this. It's now it's good for IC3 talking to hold on, damn. Like I said, I'm using the YouTube audio, so now I hear myself. But IC3 haven't trying to prove to white people that racism and white supremacy exist. It's good. I guess it's good for YouTube. But if we honest, IC3 is a waste of time, brother. Like I know. That's a waste of time. You read the Neely Fuller book, bro. What does Neely Fuller tell you in that book about trying to convince or explain to white people about white supremacy?
he says that only there's no way to prove that a person is a white supremacist or racist. The only way to confirm that it takes another white person to say that the other white person is a racist. If a black person says that white person is a racist, you won't be able to prove it. So Neely Fuller says, as far as I remember from reading his book, is that it takes another white person to say, to confirm and to prove that another white person's a racist. Black people, non-white people trying to say that somebody's racist, it's not going to fly. Exactly. That's what I remember from reading his book. Do you get that same message?
Same thing. I mean, pretty much to sum it up, pretty much it's a waste of time, and you're not going to convince them.
Okay, now
you're not. Now
listen to my strategy. Listen to the strategy of the madman. You see, yes, I know what you're saying, and I agree with you, and it's true what you just said. But my strategy is that I want to see hunting for white supremacists or trying to prove that white supremacy exists. I'm treating it as a case. like a criminal case that's been brought to court. See, if you're in front of the court, and I'm putting myself in front of the court online, trying to prove that white supremacy exists. Yes, it's true. You're wasting your time. But no, it's a strategy. What I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, I'm the delusional one. I'm a mad black man, and it's certified officially. So let me go through the process. Let's see what processes are required to prove if white supremacy exists. So let's look at how the world works, how I perceive the world works, and how other people perceive how the world works. What is Ralph's definition or understanding of how the world works? The white people that come on and then beat me up, they say, well, I say, well, okay, I'm mad, okay, but how do you understand the world to be working? What's your understanding? Teach me, because I know Neely Fuller says you should ask questions. So I'm trying to understand, because I'm looking for a solution, or I believe I have a solution to white supremacy that I'm working on, and so therefore I'm trying to understand and test my approach by gathering knowledge and intelligence on how I perceive the white supremacist world works, whether people are trying to counter me or whether they agree with me. But I don't want any silence on the subject, because I take from Neely Fuller, you can always tell me if you see it differently, that any conversation on racism and trying to understand it, what it is and how it works, is positive use of time. See, rather than talk about other things, I want to hear and understand how other people
Hey,
are viewing. Does that make sense?
Real quick. I see three. Drop your comment. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know how the hell I deleted your comment. But drop the original comment you put in the chat, bro.
Okay.
And I made you a mod, so I don't know if I accidentally pushed the button or whatever. But that won't happen again, bro. But yeah, drop that information back in there, man. Drop that in there. And thank you, family, as y'all coming in. Hit the like button. And yeah, I see three, man.
Yeah, do you see why I'm having, because it's generating conversation, and
yeah.
I can mention Neely Fuller. I show his book. I say that's where I get my ideas from. So other people are listening to the conversation, and they might decide, oh, who is this Neely Fuller? And then whilst I'm having this conversation, trying to prove whether white supremacy exists or not, I know that the other black people who believe it does, they can listen to what I'm saying and think, oh, he shouldn't have said that. Maybe he should have said this. This would have been a better time to say this. And that they're thinking about how to address that question. They're thinking about the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, because it is like, hold on, grab this mic. Shit. But yeah, I mean, it's a good conversation. It is a good conversation, and it's hard to explain white supremacy. But
exactly.
Then you gotta ask. I don't know. Like, a simple question is, if this is a lie, then why is it over 1 million people continuing to run with this lie? So if you got over 1 million people saying white supremacy exists, what is the reward for these 1 million people running around saying white supremacy does exist?
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, like, is everybody running with this lie, or are you just not trying to see it? And I don't know, man. If you don't feel the immediate effects of it, then it's hard to to sympathize or empathize with the people. So it comes
Right.
it's just simple. Now I do like debating white people on racism. So sometimes I have to be in the mood for it, but I know in the back of my mind it's a waste of time. To me, it feels like a waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not so much debating. I'm not trying to put it. I'm trying not to put it into a debate. I'm trying to set it up as an investigation. It's a crime scene, yes, and black people are victims, right? So I'm trying to approach the whole thing not as a debate to try and win. No. I'm trying to approach the whole thing as a crime scene against black people, and we're trying to find the criminal. So what would be the procedure? What would the police do? How would you try and find the criminal? Is the white supremacist has done some crime, and they're still out there. They're still out there somewhere, and nobody seems to be able to find them. Nobody seems to have a name on them, but somehow they exist out there. So therefore, there's been some crime committed, racist crime, and everybody can see. Everybody can see the crime,
Yep.
but nobody knows who the criminal is, and some people are doubting that the criminal exists, but the crime is plain to see. Everybody can see it.
No, I feel that. I see three. And a lot of things I hear people say is I even think I heard Ralph say, well, the KKK is not running around hanging people from trees. And that's what gets me is when we talk about white supremacists, white supremacy, they go to the extreme of the KKK.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
No, a white supremacist could be that white teacher that's intentionally miseducating or misdiagnosing your child.
Yes, exactly.
Like that. Every white supremacist doesn't have a fucking hood and a robe on and burning crosses, and that's white extremist.
Yeah,
that's extremist. That's not a supremacist. A regular old supremacist. A supremacist could be that court appointed lawyer who don't give a fuck about your case. That works out deals with the judge and the state to lock your black ass up without you even knowing it.
Yeah, exactly. And so what is that? That's the crime of white supremacy, which us black people, I've experienced it full on. So I know. So rather than get passionate, I'm just taking this cold. I'm saying, okay, I'm an idiot. I'm a black fool. I don't know what I'm talking about, but still, I'd like to take on this investigation.
Yes.
Yeah. There's been a crime scene. I might not be the best detective, police officer, but there's been a crime, and I'd like to take up the case. And perhaps I might be rubbish, but at least I've taken up the case, and perhaps some other people will come along later and polish up the job, take on the case more effectively, better detectives, better race detectives than me. But I've got to do it. I've got to give it a go, and then perhaps some other people will come along later and show me how it's done, or show me how to improve my white supremacist investigation skills, how to conduct the investigation better, and how to present my findings to the court. So I'm using your stream, Veli's stream, as the court. How would I present my case to the court?
Okay.
And listen to the people attacking what I have to say and rubbishing it, and then having to go away and then readjust my presentation.
I hear you.
So I'm not doing it just to try and win a debate. My whole approach is that I'm doing this as an ongoing investigation into a crime scene against people classified as black.
So let me ask you this, IC3. What do you say to the haters, man? They say stuff like it's all in your head. You know, whites, you're paranoid, you're delusional. What do you say to those people when they say things like that?
Yeah, yes. So yeah, that's what's been happening. So I've been taking notes. Can you let's see. Yeah, taking notes on the conversation.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I've been taking notes on the conversation of.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not just talking.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot more notes as well. Yeah, lot. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to be a detective. I'm trying to set up the scenario where I'm a detective. I'm taking notes. And so yes, they've concluded that I'm delusional and I'm detached from reality. I'm a deluded person. I've deluded myself about racism and white supremacy, and I'm detached from reality. And the professionals actually said that as well. I say, okay, I'm delusional, detached from reality. So now, let's tell me about reality. Yeah. So I'm deluded. I'm a deluded black man, and I'm detached from reality. So now you explain to me what is reality? How does the world work? And I'll take some notes because it seems I'm deluded and I'm detached from reality. Perhaps if you explain reality to me, it might heal me. It might help me to attach myself to this world and how it really works. And it might dismiss my, if that's the right word, dismiss my delusion. I'll become, I'll start to understand how this world really works, and then I'll be rescued from my delusion. Yeah, so that's my approach. Yeah, so I'm a mad black man. Okay, put my hands up. I'm a mad black man. So can you help me? So I'm speaking to the white people. What have you got to say? Tell me how the world really works. And so I've been taking notes. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of things by taking an investigative approach to this problem or perceived problem of white supremacy. So what I found very interesting, I mean, Ralph knows a lot of stuff, he's a good education. Heard a lot about this cathedral. Have you heard about this cathedral they're talking about? Anybody heard about the cathedral? Let's see what they're saying in the chat.
No. Come on. No, I haven't. IC3.
Okay. Right.
I haven't heard. Go ahead. That's muted. That's muted right now. Go ahead. I'm gonna play that, but go ahead. Break. What was he saying about the cathedral?
Okay. What's it like being white, dude, who is Jamaican?
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. Let me play this real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead.
See.
Actions speak louder than argument. Well, what's it like being a white dude and Jamaican? It is amazing because there's not many white people that can do this. The girl a tear off me garments and a ball fi come in a me apartment. Boy, the girl want the length and strength. Action speak louder than. What's it like than Jamaican? It is a say because there's not many that can do this. The girl a tear off me garments and a ball fi come in a me apartment. Boy, the girl length and strength. Action louder than argument. Well, what's it?
That was the white Jamaican. That's the white Jamaican, homie. Big up, salute to all the Jamaicans, man. Y'all make sure y'all rep him. Make sure he's welcome into the community. No racism. So big up Jamaica. Jamaica looking real good out here. I see three. You hear me? Really multicultural, multi-dimensional.
No,
You know.
no. There's no such thing as a white Jamaican. There are white people living in Jamaica.
White people what? Say it again.
There are white people living in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But there's no white Jamaican. Just like there's black people living in England, but they're not English.
Okay.
Because all English people are white. And officially, the Caribbean, the whole of the Caribbean is classified as black.
Classified as black?
Yep, the whole of the Caribbean.
Yeah, but we hear that it's shit going around that where a lot of people are disowning their black side over there, right? Like the Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, like even over here, man. You ask the Puerto Ricans, are they black? They're gonna tell you no. But let me see that. What's that? Hold on. I see three. Let me make it. Let me give you the solo screen so you can show the people. There you go.
See that? Look here.
Which black Caribbean?
Yeah, look, there's a code. You see the code?
Yeah. BCRB.
That's right. So the people, the British government, they're the ones who classified the Caribbean. Yeah. They recognize the entire Caribbean as black. That's official. See, this is government stuff. Yeah. So the British government and the people that put this stuff together, who manage the Caribbean directly or indirectly, they see it as black.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
So when I
I see Sosa in the comments trying to separate herself from that white guy, and no, he's straight. I think he's from Kingston, actually. So Sosa, you can't separate yourself. But go ahead, I see three. I'm listening, brother.
Yeah. So yes, there are white people, or there's all kinds of people living in Jamaica, but it doesn't mean that they're Jamaican. There's all kinds of people living in England. It doesn't mean that they're English. All kinds of people born in England doesn't make them English. Being born is not enough.
What's it like being a white
Hold on. I see through. I didn't mean to play that no more. Go ahead. I'm listening, brother. I'm just dealing with these videos in the background. I'm listening to you.
Yeah. So I'd just like to make that point there. So let's see what people say in the chat. So the question, Atticus now says, IC3, you follow what the British government says? Yes, because they are the creators and the masters of the race and ethnicity codes of the world. This is what they use to manage the world. See? So they're the creators of race, the concept of race and races. They manage it professionally. So this is their Bible, the Bible of race. Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
All right, here we go. Another video. Yeah, I
Yes,
see. We're gonna have a little conversation tonight. And in the meantime, we'll go find some videos that we can just
videos. Yeah,
watch and
okay.
discuss a little bit, bro. It's Friday night, man. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna IC3 definitely gonna come with the knowledge. You know, we're gonna get into these codes because every time I get IC3 here, I'm fascinated by these codes, which I know America has, you know, the
Yeah,
same type of codes and the same type of deal, but it's fascinating to see them printed out on a piece of paper. You
that's
know what I
right. So,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
So so
I think
sometimes
that's
if
fascinating.
yeah. So what's the difference is that when you get into conversations with people, they have all their different opinions of what is black, what is not black, who is Jamaican, who is not Jamaican, what is American. There's lots of conversations with lots of different people, and they all have their own views on race and identity and ethnicity. So you have lots of conversation with lots of friends and enemies about race, ethnicity. You know, you have conversations about identity, and you have your own personal views on race and ethnicity. Right? That's all very good, but that's just you or me or other people expressing their own opinion. Yeah, how much power have we got? When you have power behind your opinion, then you're on a different level. So I'm talking about government opinion, not my opinion. Yeah, government opinion. What? Because there's power behind masses of power behind government opinion, because it's the government talking. So I'm listening to what the government say. What is their opinion of what a black person is? What is their opinion of what a white person is? I have my feelings, but what do they say? You got another video to play?
Yeah, I hear you. Let me
You gonna play a video?
yeah, I'm gonna play this video real quick. Let's play.
Go on
Georgia
then.
black man found dead in the woods hanging from a tree. Police claim suicide. Hold on. Get back. Let's see. I haven't watched this.
Only thing I can think of is, racial activity. That's not the typical way for a black person to commit suicide.
Keaton Stiles says it's hard to believe his brother Stephen would end things like this.
We used to tell each other that, we all we got.
With his parents gone, he says he spoke to his older brother Stephen as often as
Kind-hearted person. He was funny. Like he loved a joke.
43-year-old Stephen went missing in February. Family says the timeline of his disappearance is unclear, but they sensed something was wrong when investigators found his car around the 20th. They say it was in the woods, not far from his home on Mason Creek Road in Winston.
And the car was all messed up. Like the windows was busted out. His battery was.
Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't mute my mic. Let me start this over. I know y'all still probably could hear, but I didn't like that.
You gonna play it again?
Only thing I can think of is, racial activity. That's not the typical, to hang themselves.
Keaton Stiles says it's hard to believe his brother Stephen would end things like this.
We used to tell each other all the time that, we all we got.
With his parents gone, he says he spoke to his older brother Stephen Stiles as often as he could.
He was a kind-hearted person. He was funny. Like he loved a joke.
43-year-old missing, and family says the timeline of his disappearance is unclear. But they sensed something was wrong when investigators found his car around the 20th. It's not far from his grandparents' home on Mason Creek Road in Winston.
And the car was all messed up. Like the windows was busted out of it. His battery was taken from the car, and the inside of the car was full of mud.
Not far from the car, family says, was Stiles' lifeless body hanging from a tree. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office provided me with a death report that indicates Stiles was found, quote, deceased without the presence of a licensed physician, but doesn't provide further details. Representatives for the sheriff's office tell me they don't believe foul play was involved, although they are investigating vandalism to Stiles' car.
They were so quick to rule it a suicide.
Meantime, the Stiles family says this unexpected death has drawn them even closer together. I did ask investigators how they're so certain foul play was not involved. They told me they cannot comment at this time and the case is still under investigation. If you know anything about it, encouraged to contact the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Alex Whitler, Fox 5 News.
All right, I see.
Very
now
suspicious.
I want to
Very suspicious.
I want to discuss this real quick. I see three. Now we know suicide is a sad thing. It's actually suicide is kind of controversial too. So I guess I'll start with this question about suicide. I see three. I've heard people say only a coward could take his own life. What's your thoughts on suicide? You think is that a cowardly move, or I don't know? Do you think? Do you think in certain is it ever a situation where suicide is acceptable, or what? What's your thoughts on suicide just in general? I see three.
It's a tough one because I've heard some. Yes, sometimes with the technology and the things they have now, they can put people in a situation where they're suffering so badly that they feel to take their own life is the only escape from the pain that they're in. So
Yeah,
I can't really say.
yeah,
Because there's some terrible situations. Some people,
yeah. It is. All right. Now, if I speak on my people, I guess growing up, I've maybe been close to 5 suicide situations, but all by the gun. All black people, but all by the gun. So someone said in the chat, black people don't hang themselves. I can't generalize all black people, but I can say personally, the 5 incidents in suicide that I'm familiar with that hit close to home, they were all by the gun. So I've never heard of a black man hanging himself.
Yeah, that is a strange one.
Like
I don't really, I can't really believe it. I can't really believe it myself. I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, and then the car battery was missing. The car was messed up. It looks like vandalism. And they said just feet away from the car is a dead man hanging. So let's say he did kill himself and then people vandalized the car. What type of people are those that could just watch a body hang from a tree and still continue to vandalize the car? So, yeah. I mean, I just got to be honest. I believe he was hanged by somebody else. You know what I mean? I can't sugarcoat it.
That's what I suspect. That's right. That's right.
He's in Georgia, in the country, in the woods. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm in the deep South in Tennessee. If y'all ever hear Born Rich hang himself from a tree, don't believe it. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. I'm not a suicidal person, so I don't see myself ever doing it. But if I ever did, it's just with the gun. Bam, one shot, I'm out of here. Get it done with. Yeah. Not even in the head. I'm shooting myself in the heart. Bow, I'm out of here. But you know what I mean? That's I don't plan on doing that. But yeah, that shit is fishy. That's fishy, man. And you know what's funny? That's not even the only case. Like it's 2021. I think we had like 3 cases like that in like 2019. A couple cases in 2018. So, come on.
And
Come on, bro.
You
I mean, of
see,
course. I said it. Of course. He's in Georgia. Like, come on, pay no attention. Think about this, man. He's in Georgia. So yeah, I said it. Of course. He's in Georgia. He's in the South, in the deep South. I'm in the deep South. And we know how some of these areas can be, and we know how some of these people are. Yes, is
yeah,
it race related? Yes, but when you get to these small towns and these country towns, bro, everybody knows everybody, and they can just rule it a suicide and be done with it
that's
and
right.
move on. So,
Yeah,
what do I believe? Do I honestly believe it was a racist act? Hell yeah, I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I know the way
I,
of these roads. I know how this work.
right,
I know
right.
how these work over here, man. The judge knows the sheriff knows the medical examiner, the coroner, all of
That's
them.
right.
That a lot of times they're families. Go look at the last
Exactly.
names. I bet if we really dig into this case and look at the last names, we'll find some overlapping last names. That's how small towns work. You know what I mean? His
Yeah,
grandfather was the sheriff, so his father was the sheriff, and now he's the sheriff.
that's
That's
right.
how
That's
it
right.
works, man. Dictatorship at its finest. You know what I mean? And even the rightest of the right wing people will say we don't want a dictatorship, but really start peeling the leaves and the onions, the layers off these small towns, these small American towns. If that ain't dictatorship, I don't know what it is. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. Look up the last name Briley. We got a mayor. Our last mayor was Mayor Briley, and his great grandfather was the mayor, and
Right.
his grandfather was the chief of police. Like, come on, man, you're not gonna tell me that's not a dictatorship when one family is staying in office for 60 years.
Huh.
That's a dictatorship. And then if I got the last name, I don't know, Johnson, and great grandfather Briley didn't like great grandfather Johnson, what do you think the Briley's gonna do with me?
Right. I think when you played that video
Uh-huh.
and I was watching it, you see, I've got to I can't really explain how, but you see, I listen very carefully to what is said because I see not only do I suspect that it's a race, it's done by racists and it's abuse of black people, but I see it as a message. Yeah. And so you've got to read. I'm reading between the lines. It's like they're saying, oh, it's a car. It's in the woods. He was found hanging from a tree nearby. The battery was missing. And there's mud in the car. You see, it appears to be a setup for me. It's a setup of a message. It's like a piece of artwork. That's how these people operate. It's very sophisticated. It's not just random. They set everything. It's like a crime scene. They just set everything just so to make a precise point. That's how I read it. That's how I read it. Everything that is said, listen very carefully. They say it for a reason.
Okay.
It's not just random.
Okay. My bad. I told you I'm on a delay, so I'm a little bit after you.
Yeah.
I gotta listen on the YouTube audio.
That's all right.
So yeah, man. It's wild. It's wild. I got another heavy story, a heavy video I see 3, but
One second.
like I said, man, it's Friday night. I want to have a little fun. We're gonna get back to it because y'all know
The first
me.
video you showed
Say it again.
was the first video you showed
Uh-huh.
was a white man speaking with a strong Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
And putting out the idea that he's a Jamaican. Correct?
Correct.
Right. So how I see that, people might just think, "Oh, that's a light laugh thing," but it's an attack on Jamaican identity and the reality of how it's set up. See, I just don't take it light like that. I can understand the fun side of it, but
Yeah.
I've got my experiences of maybe see the serious side of all the humor, because humor is directly related to your culture. What you find funny,
Yeah. Yeah.
you see, it's very serious. Humor is a very serious thing. It's funny, but it's serious. So sometimes they say many a true thing is said in jest. Have you heard
Yes,
that?
in jokes. Yes, a lot of truth in jokes.
Yes,
Yeah. And
that's
I mean,
right.
even
So
I do it. I do it.
exactly.
I think humans naturally we do it. I may for real think you're dumb, but I may say it in a joking way. But
Right.
in reality, yeah, I think if someone asks me, "Hey man, is this guy dumb?" I'll probably be like, "Yeah, I think he's dumb," but I joke with him. I don't know. So I hear what you're saying. I hear exactly what you're saying. I see through.
Yeah. So enjoy the joke or laugh or whatever, but listen. Why was it said? What was the reason, and so on. Sorry to be so boring, but that's how.
No. I want this. I want this, bro. I need it. You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah.
I
So
like
I'm
it, bro.
looking.
That's why I want you to make sure you come on with me, man, and chop it up with me. I see through. Let me see if I got another one.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's
Oh,
pause that.
so hold it. So I'm going to give you my interpretations, of the videos you're showing. So the first one was to attack Jamaican identity. The first video you showed.
Yeah.
The second video you showed, my interpretation of it, the battery being removed from the car meant, so the car, it represents an organization that a person's being carried in. It's a system, or it's an entity that carries the person. So a person driving a car or in a car is inside an organization, or is inside something. Yeah, and the fact that he was removed from the car and hung represents that the organization with the battery removed, the battery being taken out is also similar, representative of the power of the organization being removed. I know it's the engine of the car, but rather than take out the car, take out the whole engine in that scenario. So just the battery. Why mention the battery? Why take out the battery? What's the message? The currency is being removed from the organization. Mud in the car means like mudslinging. Things. The organization or the entity has been discredited. Yeah. So the organization that the man was in, the black man was in, was discredited and damaged. And that was also part of his protection. And he was removed from that organization and destroyed. So the organization and the man was their destruction was managed. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I like the way you broke that down. I like the way you broke that down, bro. I like that. That's the way to look at it. Like you said, it's a sign. It's a symbol.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, bro. I do. I see through.
And the fact that they're saying that it looks like a suicide, is like they're saying he said or did something to himself. He messed himself up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's mud in the car, mud in the cars. It was a guy gonna say, I'm gonna go kill myself. I'm gonna take out my battery and put some mud in the car. There must be something more than that. It just sounds too wacky.
Yeah, it does. There's too much going on in the story.
Yeah, why give that information out in the reports that this black man has been found hanging dead? But why talk about the car and the battery being removed and the mud being in the car? Why add that information? Why are you reporting that information? Why have you chosen to report that information? Because they're giving the message.
What was that last thing? I told you my audio was a little off. What was that last thing you said? You said, why would they report that? And then you said what?
Yeah, because it's a message. The report is a message.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
read it.
I got you, my brother. All right, let's play another video. Like I said, let's play another video, then we'll get our thoughts on it. Here we go. Hold on. If she's sick, why would you be going to Atlanta? And why are you dressing up? It don't make no sense.
Are you really recording me?
Yes. Fellas, tell me, it don't make no sense.
What doesn't make any sense now?
Why are you going to Atlanta so late? Huh?
My aunt is sick.
But that don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. She's sick. Why would you don't want to be around her if she's sick?
Look, Steph, if you don't believe me, like we've been together for a year now, so so you're not believing what I'm saying.
I do trust you, but it don't make no sense. Why are you dressed up right now?
I'm trying to explain to you the stuff.
You're dressed up. You're going to. It don't make no sense. You're going to Atlanta, where all your friends is. I follow them. I follow them on Instagram. All your friends: Rebecca, Ashley, TT.
Well, I didn't know they was there. So
I see. What do you mean you didn't know they was there?
I didn't know.
So you ain't been watching their stories, huh?
I haven't even
them
been
in
on
all
social
random
media.
people sections,
You
huh?
think I care about
Random
that all weekend? Like, what are you talking about?
Nothing about All-Star Weekend, huh?
That's where
I ain't say nothing about All-Star Weekend.
I know where you're coming, like, why be like that?
So
I know where
so check this out. So if you're going, so check this out.
Like,
So why you having red bottoms, huh? I seen your bag. I seen it already. I saw already. You bringing red bottoms,
why you going
huh?
to my stuff?
But why would you bring red bottoms? Explain
Why
it.
you going to my stuff?
Why would you bring red bottoms? Explain that.
No, I always bring them with me.
You always bring them, but you're just going down there to see your aunt for one day, right? And coming right back.
What if I have a photo shoot to do? I'm a model.
A photo shoot. So now you're going. Now it's changing from a photo shoot.
Like,
wait, I'm sick.
This is just getting me sick and
So
tired.
so it's going from a photo shoot. But you don't get, so this ain't you would this one raise your antennas?
So you don't trust me. Say if you don't trust me, just say
No, I don't trust you. No. Why?
1 year relationship.
Why?
You don't trust me?
Because you're going to Atlanta on some last minute talking about your aunties. It don't make no sense to me. I've been watching all these memes. The respectfully dude, he said if your girl's going to Atlanta this week, don't be with her. Hello. Hello.
Oh my God.
This ain't adding up. 2 + 2 ain't equal 4. So it's sense too. Got your red box in there. You said you might do a video shoot, but you're going down there to see your aunt. Let me pause it right there. I see 3. Is he being too hard on the sister? Or is this just a concerned man who loves his woman and don't want to be cheated on? Dre said she for the streets. What?
Wow.
Talk to me, IC3. Come on, man. Talk to me. You're OG, IC3. What's going on in this video right here, man?
There's so much going on in this video. before we even go to what they're saying, you see the whole color scheme. See the red, the black, and the white. See, color. This whole scene, and the way her nails are the same red as the. See the red on the red on the seats, and also what was that red thing in her bag? They said what it was. I didn't catch what they said. He said, why are you carrying that in your bag? What was her in her bag?
I don't know. I don't know what the red thing was. I see through. I had walked out for a minute.
You see these clips. You pick them for a reason. They're out there for a reason, and there's a message in each clip. So I don't take anything lightly. It just seems like a little banter between this guy and his girlfriend, but for me, I see it as a message about relationships between the black male and the black female, and the concept of trust. You see, it's just a it's a microcosm of the whole relationship challenges that black people are faced with. And so yeah, okay, so the guy doesn't trust his girlfriend, and why should he?
I know it's a lot, man. Let's get back to it. Yeah, let me get a little bit more of it. Let's
watch the details. See who put this video together.
And then now you might do a video shoot.
I'm just saying, a photo shoot might come up.
All right, man. Just go. You for the go. You for the streets. Just get out. Go. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. And don't come back.
Yes, I'm coming back.
Nope.
You better get off that.
Yep. Peace. I'm peace. Think I'm boo-boo the fool. Well. Back from Atlanta, huh?
I'm back. My flight was a little bit delayed.
Oh, okay. How was Atlanta?
It was good. You know, I got to see my aunt and stuff.
Yeah, was your aunt fine? So what'd you do?
I went to see my aunt.
I know you went to. You do.
On, and I guess he had like a couple of family friends.
Oh, what'd y'all do?
Nothing. We just kicked.
Oh, nothing, huh? Okay, before you even get the line, I'm gonna give you one opportunity. What did you do?
I told you I went to see my aunt.
Okay.
That's the one reason I went over there for like.
That's it. Just for your aunt, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you just seen some friends.
And then I ended up seeing my friends. They were,
And then what did y'all do?
We didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, my boy that follows you on your close friends, seems different. Okay, yeah. This seems like nothing, huh? This seems like nothing, huh? I'm in your city. Yeah, close friends, huh? Yes. Guinea. Oh, don't worry about who's friends. So you're in a
But
Lamborghini.
your friends are just toxic. You're just trying
so you're in a Lamborghini. You popping bottles in Atlanta.
Problems all the time. Let me tell you.
So what's this? So what's this? This ain't you.
You know what? Yes. Okay.
Double R only. You ain't never been in a double R in your life. You talking about double R only? What's this about? Huh? I'm pulling up in your city, Lamborghini.
Let me explain.
So why'd you lie? Look I just caught you in a lie. Come on, stop it.
The reason why I know I know, but I didn't tell you because you always get upset.
I get upset because you go out with your auntie, but you got a close friends, which I'm not on your close friends, and you in double R's. Now you big meat. You go down there and turn into big meat.
You always trying to get mad at me, and I even brought you
come on, man. Bad. You got more stories than Walt Disney. You should have worked for Walt.
Look what I brought you.
Oh.
All right, okay. Stop it right there. Come on, IC3. Talk to me, man.
Yeah,
talk to me. What happened with the sister?
What I find interesting.
What happened with the sister when she partied? She partied. Well, pay no attention. Yeah, you're right. She should stop posting pictures, but she thought she had an airtight alibi. She was gonna make sure that you know, come on, pay no attention, man. It's 2020. You know, people want to show off when they're riding in Rolls Royces and popping bottles of champagne in the club with sparklers. And she thought she had a good alibi. You know, she said she was down there with a sick aunt. Her auntie was sick, and she was down there, and she thought she had blocked him from the main Instagram and was only sending those pictures and videos to her close friends. But her close friends group was infiltrated. so yeah, man. It ain't looking good for the sister, IC3.
And you notice that the first scene was in the bathroom. And this second scene is in the kitchen. So there's no living room yet. And I heard that those two places are the most important places when it comes to the value of your home or house. You know, when you're trying to sell a house or a home, the decision is based on how good the bathroom and the kitchen is.
All right. Yeah. No, you're right.
The bathroom and the kitchen.
IC3. And you're right. Pay no attention. You're right. Yep. You're right. She never would have got caught if she wouldn't have show out. But that's what we in, man. We're in 2021. And that's what I try to tell my kids. Like, everything is not for the internet. And that's one thing I can respect about some of these UK panels. Is a lot of them really want to protect their anonymity. They do. A lot of brothers and sisters in the UK fight hard to protect their anonymity, and that's just something we don't do in America. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm honest, y'all, I've put all of my kids on social media. I put my daughter on my YouTube page, my son. You know, it's old videos of me with the step kids when I had the baby mama living with me. So I just feel like in America we're more open, and in the UK you guys really protect your anonymity, and I got to give y'all kudos for that, because I don't know, I'm kind of jealous of it, but I don't know. I think we are a show off, especially here in America. We are a show off type of people, and I was born and raised in the show off generation. You know what I mean? You buy that new Cadillac. I saw the OGs in my neighborhood buy that new Cadillac and ride around the neighborhood 50 times just to let the whole neighborhood know I bought a Cadillac. So I come from that. You know what I mean? I came up from the 90s hip hop, whereas naked women and money and champagne and cars and gold diamonds and everything just all in my face. So as a child, I wanted that.
Yeah.
And I even went through a teenage stage when I was able to acquire some of those things. I took pictures. I made sure I took pictures, made sure I transmitted those pictures all through the community to let people know, yeah, I'm balling. I got some money. I look good. I feel good. My pocket's good. But I just didn't know the harm I was doing to my community. So it's kind of hard for me to look back on this older generation and be like, y'all moving funny, because I was moving the same way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So yes, she would have got away with it if she just would have turned the phone off. She put the phone down, she gets away with it. Scot-free. But in 2021, when you got Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, it's hard to put the phone down. And that's something I heard you speak about technology earlier, IC3. That is something that's addictive.
Yeah.
Technology is addictive, man. I had a friend of mine a long time when Facebook was at the blue button on your phone. He said, man, sometimes I'll just take my phone out and push the blue button on my phone just because it feels right. It feels like whenever I look at my phone and see that blue button, I just have to touch it. And that opens up Facebook, and that opens up a whole world of people who you perceive to be living better than you. You may have a wife and you're looking at other married couples and they're on a trip, Jamaica, on the beach. And now you're looking at your wife and y'all sitting on the couch eating potato chips. And now you're mad at her because she's never even offered or never even suggested that y'all go to Jamaica. It's dangerous, man. This social media shit is really, really dangerous, man. And I'm finna go back to the video, and she bought him some shoes, y'all. So I guess the shoes, and black people and black women especially would never say it. She bought the shoes because she knew she was doing some bullshit. That was a guilty gift. I've bought a guilty gift. I've probably received guilty gifts, right? When you feel guilty, you buy some shit. I've done that. I've had a big argument with one of my girlfriends, and I felt guilty about the argument. So when I left, I came back in the house with a gift. It's a peace offering, an olive branch of sorts, you know?
Right.
So,
yeah.
So she did buy him a gift, but let's play the rest of it, man, and then we'll go on and close this video up.
Okay.
So you think so check this out. You think this is gonna butter me up, huh? You think I'm boo with food?
What do you mean? Every time you go out,
no, I don't. I'm no. So you gonna think you just gonna give me some shoes, huh?
Yeah,
and everything's gonna be good. How do you even get the money to get these?
Babe, do you think I'm broke? Like I got I got a job and I get.
Come on, be at least 2 paychecks. Come on now. How long you been saving for that?
Babe, like.
I don't know. You just lied to me. I don't know. I just don't know what to believe.
Like the only reason
like call her. Like I get it. Let me be boo-boo the fool. You already told the script to your friend, right? So I call your friend. Your friend find out. Come on now. Y'all could have take that to Hollywood. I ain't stupid. At night, not last night. I was born at night, not last night. So before it even continues, you might as well just turn around. Hit the road.
You never trust me. Like
hit the road.
Right now.
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta hit the road. Nope, I ain't got time.
Love me, then that's not love.
See, you trying to send me off.
That's not love. You always have to talk about
Get out.
Love me.
I do love you. I do love you. Stuttering.
Okay.
Stutter. Come on, you can just hit the road, man. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. It ain't in me. It ain't in me no more. Take the shoes. Leave the shoes. If you really, cared, you would leave the shoes. I'm just saying though. If you really cared, you'd leave the shoes and let me think about it for a few. Oh, I've been getting clowned. Leave the shoes. You really care? Cool. See, that's all I wanted. Let me think. I'm gonna go. Man, get out. You ain't never coming back. If she's sick, why would you be going to Atlanta? And why are you dressing up? It don't make no sense.
Are you really recording me?
Yes.
Yeah. The message I got from that.
All right, back. What you said? What you thinking, IC3?
Yeah, I'm thinking the message I got from that video is that you know like the story of Othello, where they're promoting and pushing distrust in order to justify the spying of each other on each other, black people and black couples spying on each other. But the overall message is, and the mere fact that we're watching a personal relationship between a male and a female, and we're watching it like a soap opera. The overall message is that the state has the right to spy on you because you enjoy spying on other people, spying on themselves. So we're all spies. So if the state spies on you, don't think anything of it and don't complain, because you do it as well, and you enjoy watching people being spied on. So when it comes to your time, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, and I believe that though. IC3, I ain't gonna lie. You know, at first I was IC3, and this goes back to my like I said, the UK people, they try to protect their anonymity. Now, I knew once I purchased an iPhone, I gave up my privacy. Especially with the camera on the front of it, a camera on the back of it. I think my fucking TV has a camera. This laptop I have has a camera. So when I started buying these this new technology, I gave it up. I used to try to hide it at first and say, yeah, don't say certain shit on my phone, and don't, you know, don't say shit when you're in a room. This phone is listening to us. But now I know, listen, if I want to say something in private, the phone is not with me. The laptop is not with me. You know what I mean? I'm going to somewhere secluded.
That's right.
We're somewhere secluded. And yeah, maybe it's a satellite camera somewhere that can see me and maybe can hear me. But I feel a little bit safer if I'm really talking strategy and agenda to real people. And see, that's another thing. Side note, that's what I say about this internet. We cannot talk strategy and agenda deep as we want to on these internet and on these devices.
Yeah,
it has to be some old mafia mob type shit. We gotta meet at the spot and discuss business. You know what I mean? So I understood when I purchased these devices, I knew what it was. Now for the fact of this couple is I don't know. Like you said, it is weird. It's a soap opera, but that's what 2021 is, man. If you're gonna record it and put it out, I'm gonna watch it and critique it, and I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna comment on it and we're gonna discuss it. And she bought the gift. You know what was funny? Somebody said in the comments he really likes her, and he does, man. That's what was hurtful. I think it was a G move or OG move for him to keep that gift though. Keep the gift. I know some brothers may not agree with that, but hell yeah, you bought me a gift. Yeah, I'd leave the gift, but you gotta go. But he loves her so much, man. I bet if we did a follow-up story, they're back together. You know what I mean? Because he even said it right at the end. He's like, just leave the gift and give me a minute to think about it. Man, he's gonna sleep in that bed for about 3 nights by himself. and he's gonna say, you know what? It wasn't that bad. You know, he's gonna call her, and of course he's gonna do the man thing and say, hey, so what did you do? Knowing he really don't want to know what she did in Atlanta. I'm sure he don't want to know everything that she did, buying $700 pair of tennis shoes for him. So he don't really want to know what she did to get that money, but he's gonna ask because he's a concerned boyfriend or husband or whatever. He's gonna ask her.
Yeah.
And I this is gonna sound shitty, but I hope she don't tell him every detail. Yeah, I see 3. I know, but sometimes you gotta lie to protect feelings. Like that would crush that guy. We was just talking about suicide, brother. If she tells him everything she did in Atlanta and how she got that money to buy that expensive shit, man, he would be fucked up. He would be fucked up about it. And Dirty Too Cold said, don't ask, he's gonna be hurt. What happens in Atlanta stays in Atlanta. But as a man, you're gonna ask. I ain't gonna lie. I've been cheated on before, and I asked, you know, how did you feel about him? How long were y'all together? Did y'all actually have sex? And I'm asking these questions, and when I was getting the truth, I was burning up inside. I wanted to hurt something. So it's like I wanted the truth, but I really didn't want the truth. But my ego would not let me just let her back in the house without me asking those questions. Right. Well, what do you think about that, IC3?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting listening to what you said. And it's like nothing has changed for a few hundred years because I imagine the enslaved Africans, you know, when they had a relationship together, jumped over the broom to get married, the slave master could just come in and just take his wife for the night. And then what could he say? And then she'd come back in the morning and they'd have to carry on life as normal. But they had their relationship on the plantation. They got married on the plantation. The house that they live in is on the land. You see, so nothing has changed. You know, our grandparents, four parents were going through the same situation.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, bro. You're right. We did. Nothing has changed, man. And that was why that was a good question earlier about trauma and post-traumatic slave disorder. You know what I mean? And
that's
if you really want to get with it, you probably could link all of that in to the mistrust and the distrust and the you know, into a lot of shit that we deal with. But I try not to, you know, that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, man, that was a wild video. I think I saw that video yesterday, and that was kind of crazy. I think I got one more. Let's go one more. Let's see what else I got. And I apologize, y'all, for these videos being choppy too. Like I said earlier, man, my laptop, I got a way better laptop than this, but I damaged the screen. A few weeks ago, we had a big snowstorm came through the southern states of America and shut us down for like a week and a half. And I thought it would be a good idea to take my laptop outside and get some footage. And I end up damaging the screen. So that's in the repairs. So yeah, shows will be a lot more crispier once I get my original laptop back. But I definitely want to keep the conversation flowing tonight. IC3 was in the zone. I seen a couple people still on the G Block stream. And I figured y'all wasn't ready to go to sleep. And it's early as hell here. It's only 8:21 p.m. on my end. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do some more shows. Let's have some more conversations. I got that story. I'm coming to that story, but I saw another one. It's this one. I got one more story, kind of like this one. IC3, and then we'll get back. We'll get back to some more stories. You know, that's
go with the flow.
A little bit more heavy, but I just want to kind of go a little light. You know,
It's okay.
This may not even be light, but it is, you know, it's just not about race. You feel me? Because I could sit here and do a 17-hour. I'm in America, y'all. So I can do a 17-hour stream about racist stories in America.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could do a 17-hour stream non-stop just showing y'all videos of last week. Of racist situations that happened last week, and make sure y'all subscribe, because I do that. If that's what you like, and if you like jokes, if you like shit like this, make sure y'all subscribe. I haven't got any notifications from any new subscribers, and I know it's at least 1 or 2 new subscribers in here today out of the 11 people that's watching. So, all right, let's go next video. Let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic so it won't be an echo. Let's do it.
With a bitch on my cover. This ain't never. This I need to know, because you in my shit. So I just need to know. You fine. I ain't even finna fight you. Get a motherfucker hurt like that, right? I could have came here on straight attack mode. You know what I'm saying? Any fucking thing. What's wrong with you, G? I could have came here on straight attack. Into another girl crib. Like that shit. Do you think that like that? Oh hell no, y'all. I can't wear it. I'm real, like, on some real shit, I'm really like, I probably don't give a fuck. I know this ain't show. But right now, this is the way I'm because a real bitch would have, only reason I ain't gonna beat your ass is because I don't have a reason to really, because I know you. This is straight. You kick it to your bring a bitch and lay on the floor. Yeah, I'm moving out, but damn, sis. Yeah, you got a crib. So why you ain't got a her crib, Trayshawn? Our house. I missed this part. I'm just asking questions, sis. I need to know the details behind this. Something wrong with your ass. How long y'all been fucking around? Girl, I just met her. You just met her? They talking about beat your ass. Beat her ass for what? When I'm a bomb, we ain't clear we're not together, bitch. We all know we're not together. You just got put out 2 seconds ago out my other crib crying. You're a bum. Look at this bum. This is some embarrassing ass shit. This is sad. Bitch, if I was like, hell nah, you want me to come lay on the floor and I got a whole crib? You guys to be kidding. Nick, you see this shit? You see this shit? I hope a nigga don't think he get this coat. Sis, hurry up and get up out my shit. Hurry up and get out. Sean, I suggest you don't.
All right, I see 3. I want to stop it right there. Like I said, family, I apologize for the choppiness, man. I hate this fucking laptop that I'm using.
So what happened there?
You know, Like I said, it'll get greater. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled streaming once I get my laptop back. But I see three. Talk to me, brother. What is this right here, man? What do we watch? We're watching kind of the same thing, but this brother was called red-handed. Let me set the stage. Man. So this brother was caught red-handed cheating on his girlfriend with another woman. Him and the other woman, they're in the house, the old house of his girlfriend. His girlfriend is in the process of moving out of that home, and he thought it would be a good time to take another woman, make a nice little pallet on the floor, and have some sex in the old house.
Oh, dear.
There's a lot going on. I see three. Go ahead, talk to me, brother.
Oh, gee. This is, I don't know what's going on. Drama. Oh, dear. Oh.
He said, "I don't know what's going on." Let me ask you, unknown Triller, what do you? She should beat Joyce. That's what I'm saying. All right, unknown Triller, what? This is a good question. Do you fight the woman or do you fight the man? To get physical. I mean, of course, right? I'll fear people. So, of course, what God would want us to do is just leave it alone. But if you were tempted to get violent, unknown Trilla, who are you fighting? Are you fighting him or are you fighting her? Leave it in the comment. I mean, I guess that's the age-old question. I see three. You catch your wife cheating on you, I see three, and violence has to be done. Who are we? Well, not even violence. Who are you more mad at? Are you more mad at your wife or are you mad at the man on some ego disrespectful shit?
I just cancel out and go my way. Just depart. The relationship ends there, and that's it, really.
Okay, so you just walk out. You take the cooler route, but I understand though. I see through shit. You're an older OG, and you got a real good. I'm sure you got a real good handle on your emotions. So
yeah,
that's respect.
But you see, I'd like to say this is that when you start to understand yourself and you investigate yourself, when you start testing yourself, you start to realize that, hey, well, for me anyway, I start to realize that sometimes I'm not even reliable on myself. I let myself down on things. I forget some things, and I'm thinking if I haven't got perfect control of myself, why would I expect other people to have total control of themselves? If I can fail myself, let myself down occasionally, how can I set myself up to judge other people that they would could possibly let me down? So with that kind of state of mind, you kind of you can always expect that things might not. You always expect the possibility that a person who you feel you should be able to trust 100%, you always leave that edge where things might not just go as you hope, so that if anything does go wrong, it doesn't hit you as hard. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The mindset.
Yeah. Let me stop sharing that. Let's get back to some more video.
And you notice it
Oh,
had
that's a
family
good question,
first.
Unknown.
It had family
That's
first
a
on the
good
wall.
question, Unknown Killer. Was their relationship already rocky? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the relationship was. We just showed this. I think the boldness of this video is what is what made it go viral. You know what I mean? The boldness of, okay, you and your girlfriend's moving from one place to another, and you're probably helping her move, and you probably thought that this was the perfect time for you to sneak somebody else in the old house, because there's no reason for your girl to come back to the old house. Well, she got to come back and get her things, but I thought I'm pretty sure you had her tucked in at the new spot for the night, and it just didn't work out like that. But it's just the boldness of you bringing another woman into the home, and having sex with her or doing whatever y'all was doing. It's just the boldness. The boldness of it is what's disturbing. You feel me? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's talk about this. Here we go. I got us one I see through. I got us one I see through. They gonna let me make this one full. Hold on. They ain't gonna let me make it full. Oh no, I know what gotta happen. Hold on. I gotta play a little bit of this until it goes to the full video. When I go to the full video, I can rewind it, make the screen big. But yeah, man, hold on. Come on. Come on. Are they gonna play it the whole time? All right, fuck it. They might play the whole thing. All right, I just do it like this. All right, let me pause it. Let me pause it, family. Let me hit mute, and I'm finna share my screen, and let's get into it. Here go a good one. Sorry, y'all. I didn't share the audio. Fuck. Oh, I hate this laptop. Be patient with me, family. Look, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Like I said, it's some people in here that ain't subscribed. Subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm loud. I need to turn this mic down. Hold on. Turn my mic down a little bit. I'm loud. Let's see if I can manually. If I can manually turn this mic down. All right, mic.
Am I clear?
A little better. Yeah, I hear you real good. I mean, I could be saying I'm loud because I got this piece in my ear. Yeah, I could be. Yeah, I got this piece in my ear. So. But.
What niggas don't want to hear is that it's really like these niggas out here fucking these girls. Like, out here fucking these Latino women and y'all out here fucking these Asian women, and because they taking black dick now, they feel like they can say it.
So you think that's why they saying nigga?
Like that somebody somewhere is giving them enough like validation that they feel like they can say this shit. And I know who it's not. Us. Honestly though, what niggas don't want to hear is that it's really like these niggas out here fucking these girls. Like y'all out here fucking these Latino women and y'all out here fucking these Asian women, and because they taking black dick now, they feel like they can say it.
So you think that's why they saying nigga?
Like that somebody somewhere is giving them enough like validation that they feel like they can say this shit. And I know who it's not. Us. Honestly though, what niggas don't want to hear is that it's really like these niggas out here fucking these girls. Like y'all out here fucking these.
There we go. I don't even know if I ever got your thoughts on this, IC3. Who's allowed to say the N-word?
I tell you what happened today on this about this N-word. I said it's Asketti. I don't know if you hear Asketti comes on the Veli streams. He's Somali. And he was mocking God of Jacob by saying, all you Americans make a big deal about the N-word, whilst the Somali people, he says, even their children are using AK-47s and they're shooting down helicopters. And whilst, so he was saying basically the N-word, what's that? We don't even talk about that. We don't even think about that. We got helicopters to deal with. We're shooting down helicopters. We're in full battle mode. Whilst all you black people in the West, you're making a big deal about being called a nigger. And he was like, so it's like, what's going on here? What's the degree of problems or challenges that people classified black in Africa having to deal with, whilst you blacks in the West, you black people in the West, you kick up a fuss about somebody just calling somebody an N-word.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what came to mind when I was watching that. After I've got Asketti's voices in my head.
Yeah. Okay, I see 3. Hold on. Okay. Like I said, it's a delay. But I do wanna I don't know. See, if that's the case, right? If that's the case, then we're gonna have to stay off the internet, man. Because if we're gonna say these discussions are pointless, then I can come on G Block every day and say, what are y'all talking about today? Oh, that's pointless. I'm watching little kids getting murdered by cops in front of my house on a weekly basis. You see what I'm saying? So if we're gonna take that approach to it, then just like earlier, like I ain't gonna lie, I even do it sometimes. I'm guilty of it too. I see 3. I'll jump online sometimes and hear you and Ralph, you trying to tell Ralph or Ralph asking you what does white supremacy look like, and guess what? I'll just turn my nose up and say, oh, that's bullshit. That's a waste of time.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna take that approach, then we should just get off the internet and really go boots on the ground and help these kids shoot down helicopters. We should be really trying to figure out how to force these racist cops from killing black kids and black men in America. You see what I'm saying? It's always going to be bigger fish to fry. Always.
Yes, you're right. You see
what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's cool, and it sounds good to say it when you come on YouTube and say, yeah, y'all worried about the N-word, and we got bombs being dropped on us. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
To say. But if it's bombs being dropped on you and your people, you should have time to come on the internet and argue with me. You should be on the battlefield.
Yeah, it's
Why
right.
are you not on the battlefield if your struggle is way bigger than mine? It's the struggle Olympics, and that's what we always tend to do. And that's
Right.
what in 2021, I am no longer dealing with the struggle Olympics. I am not going to tell my UK brothers they don't know my American struggle because we struggle for 17,000 years and y'all only struggle for 400 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? We can always play that. It's a white guy in my job who looked me in my face and said, well, you know, every group of people was oppressed. And I almost did it, IC3. I almost said, yeah, but nobody was more oppressed than my people. But then I thought, I said, you know what? These internet YouTube streets teach me a valuable lesson. Do not bring up the struggle Olympics. Because I'll go back and forth with this white man about the Holocaust versus the transatlantic slave trade. I'll go back and forth with this man about the Irish people who were slaves, about us being sharecroppers and Jim Crow. And then now we're just doing the who wants the gold medal for the biggest victim.
Victim Olympics.
That's what I'm not doing no more. 2021, I'm cutting that shit out, bro.
Yes.
I agree with you. I'm cutting that shit out. I'm coming on the internet to have discussions and have fun, not taking it too serious. Now, if I build some great relationships, cool. I'll tell you one thing that I really don't have plans to come to England. But hey, if on my trip to Africa, if I can get a layover in England for a day or two, yeah, and I built some nice relationships to where some brothers in England I can call.
Yeah,
hey, bro, yeah,
right.
yeah, you know what I mean, bro. I'm in London for the next 2 days. Yeah, you know, we've been chopping it up real good on the internet, man. I'm gonna come pull up on you. We're gonna chop it up. We can smoke, talk shit, whatever we're gonna do. So that's the benefits of this internet shit, and that's what I'm trying to get back to. Right? We all say we came on this internet to build. Link and build was the catchphrase when I got on here. Link and build. We on here to link and build. I find like-minded people to build with, and I'm gonna do that. But for the most part, I'm not going back and forth with people about your struggle, about you. Yeah, your kids are shooting down helicopters and shit. My kids are killing or shooting each other. So yeah, you might look at that as a bigger fight for you, but for me, I'm trying to teach my son not to kill a person that looks like him, not to kill, period, but especially don't kill a person who's disenfranchised like you are.
Yeah.
Or who was considered 3/5 of a human being like you are. That's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to get out of the struggle Olympics because I was one of the main guys that was on that at first. I was one of the main guys that was coming on these internet streams and y'all don't know about America. We had to fight and struggle, and the shit y'all watching movies and reading books, we gotta live it. And then somebody's like, yeah, but you know, in my country, people getting their heads chopped off. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. That struggle may be a little bit different than mine. So you know, I'm not trying to get caught up in the struggle Olympics. Now, my thoughts on the N word is, all right, first let me go ahead and say this. Nobody should use it. But it is so deeply entrenched in the American underground culture that it's going to be hard to get rid of it. So what do? Do we keep using it? Do we ignore the people that's using it? Do we constantly berate the people that's using it and tell them don't use it, don't use it, don't use it? Like I'm honestly, I don't know what to do with the word. I can only deal with me. I'm trying to stop using it, but come on, bro. It's 30 plus years of using it. So it's probably going to take another 10 to 12 for me to completely eliminate it.
Yeah.
You know, I see 3 and never use it. But if my partner, if my next door neighbor walk in the house and he say nigga 37 times in one conversation, I'm probably going to let a few go back at him. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm probably gonna say it just because it's just so deep in the fabric. Now, I wish it was because it is a double standard, and that's what that's the first argument about the N-word. Well, y'all can say it, but we can't say it. That's a double standard. And I say in life is double standards.
True.
In life is double standards, man. I can do things that my sister can't do. My sister can do things that I can't do. It's a double standard. Now I can put on a dress and say it's not fair, but I don't want to take that fight. I don't want to fight that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's double standards, period. I can call my sister a bitch if I'm mad at her. But guess what? Nobody else on the planet can. Because my mom's dead, my dad is dead. So it's nobody else on the planet who can call my sister a bitch. So yeah, that's a double standard. And I think that people use it, but yeah, if you're not black, why use it? And if you're using it in a song, I guess it's cool. But if you're non-black, you should not call a non-black person nigga. That's just me. That's my thoughts on the word. You shouldn't use it.
Yeah, I don't use the word.
Go ahead.
And if other people are using it, I tend to just ignore it and just focus on the issue. But then I don't tend to get into conversations with people that would tend to use it. Those kind of people don't hang around me for some reason. I don't give off that kind of energy, so they don't feel comfortable enough around me to use it.
Yeah. And you're talking about non-black people, right? Or you're talking about black people and everybody in general?
Yeah, everybody in general. Yeah, it doesn't. But I know I don't seem to be in a conversation.
Yeah, what I noticed though in the UK, you guys just really don't use it. Period.
Yeah, not like the Americans. Yeah,
I mean, I hear it sporadically. It's only about three. It's only about 3 people in the UK that come on these streams that I say, okay, he uses it, and he uses it. And then the other times I hear the word is Americans using it. You know, Black Americans that come on these streams, they use it. But it is, I mean, it's deep. I mean, it's entrenched pretty much in our culture. Like, I'm watching old documentaries from the 1960s and 1970s, and they're saying it.
So well, the white people are saying it, or the black people are saying it?
Well, black people are saying it now. Well, now as far as non-black people using it,
oh, you mean like
David Banner, right?
The black exploitation movies. Is it black exploitation movies? Yeah.
And those movies came out in what, late 60s, early 70s?
Yeah.
Around that era. So yeah, that's when I start hearing it more. When you go back and do the research and look, it's like, yeah, but in the UK brothers, and that's a good thing, because I know when I'm talking to IC3, I don't have to use that word. I don't. And that's what I say to non-black people though. Non-black people say, why I can't use it? I'm like, no, you know how to filter what you're saying when it's time to filter it. Right? Yeah. Like my mama always told me, don't talk to me like you talk to your little friends.
That's right.
That's what my mama said. Yeah. Look, I gotta tell my son that. My son uses bruh a lot. Yeah, bruh. I'm on the way, bruh. Okay, bruh. Man, my son called me bruh one day. Man, I almost knocked his teeth out. I'm not your bruh. I am not your bruh. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I'm not your bruh.
That's right.
Your fucking teeth out calling me bruh. Quit playing with me, man. So, and I know people know how to filter themselves. I can come on and cuss and curse like a sailor, but when I go to work and I'm knocking on these white people's doors, I'm not saying bruh and motherfucker or none of that. I'm saying hi, hello, man.
Context.
It's like, so people know how to mute themselves. So for any non-black person to just feel like you have to say the word, you don't have to say it. And you definitely can. And another thing, it is a double standard because you can't say it around me. Yes, you have freedom of speech, but I have freedom of reaction.
Yeah.
So yes, feel free to come around me and say my nigga. But if I punch you in the mouth, that's just the rules of engagement. You got the freedom of speech to say my nigga to me if you're a non-black person. But I may go to jail, but yeah, I have the freedom to punch in your mouth. But let me tell you what, David. I listened to the rapper David Banner. Now he's like an activist, speak on black unity, black blood, and
Yeah.
all of that. But he said he had white friends. Does he use the N word? And the white friend was like, yeah. And the white friend told him, 15 years ago, I wouldn't have never used the word. He said, because 15 years ago, I couldn't get away with it. Now, I can get away with it. So he's pretty much saying we're weaker. Now we're weaker as a people. He doesn't have the fear. He said he used to be fearful to use that word 15 years ago. But 15 years later, the fear is gone.
That's right.
I did, man. I did. When he said that, it was like, damn, white people wasn't comfortable using this word 15, 20 years ago. But now they are. So somewhere we lost some type of respect somewhere.
Yep. Something's changed.
Yes, something has changed, bro. Something has changed to where he said he feels comfortable using it now.
Yeah.
So something has changed, man. But y'all let me know in the comments, man. Yeah, let me get to some of these comments, man. What is people saying? The reasons Latinas and Asians are saying that is because they are told they are people of color, so they think they get a free pass. I'm gonna come back to that, people of color. Don't let me forget that. I see 3. I hate that term, people of color. So we'll come back to that.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. But they're politically black.
Americans use it in part of a conversation like it's no big deal. Facts. No, that is a fact, Unknown Triller. Like, for real. They do. I even worked. The last situation was, let's say, summer of 2019. I was working. Bunch of white guys who, oh man, I know y'all went through the whole acting black and acting white this week on G Block, but white boys that you would consider to be acting black, right? The lingo was black. The walk was like mine. I won't say. Let's just say like mine. They walked like me. I don't know. They had a strut like mine. They wore the clothes that I wear, and they were speaking the way I speak. My broken English. They were speaking it. And they was just saying, yeah, nigga, but not derogatory. Like, yeah, I went to that nigga house and me and that nigga smoked. And these are white guys. And day one, I see 3. I listened. I didn't say a word. I went home today, right? It bothered me so bad. I see 3. I took that home and I marinated on that. I said, man, you know what? Tomorrow, I can't do that. I am such a proud black man. I can't listen to that tomorrow. I can't. It's cringy. It makes me cringe. Every time they said I was cringing. So I had to work with these guys for 9 hours to just cringing. I said, no, I'm not doing that no more. So the next day, come out, yeah, this nigga was with me last night, and that me and these niggas was. I said, hey man, I don't use that word, so please don't use that word around me. And he was respectful. So for the most part, if you just ask people, hey man, like, please don't use that word around me, then most of the time they won't. And that lets me know that people know how to filter themselves. You know how to filter yourself. If I ask you, hey man, don't use that N word around me. Yeah. I think he even asked me why. And I'm like, yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable. He's like, well, do you use it? And I lied to him. And I was like, no, I don't use it. I'm in a truck full of white boys. I have no reason to use it. No reason to use it. So, I don't use it. He asked me, did I use it? No, I don't use it. So, please don't use it around me. And whispers went around. And I think about 3 days later, I got fired. I see 3.
Really? Wow.
Now, go talk to Ralph. That's white supremacy. I got fired from that fucking job 3 days later, but I was late. I was late a couple times, so I can't blame it on that. But I do think they're respectful, but I do think they kind of felt like, okay, when he's around, we can't be ourselves. So I didn't really knock them. I didn't knock them.
Can't be themselves.
I didn't knock the white boys for joining together because they were a team before I came along. I'm the new guy.
Yes.
So when they fired me, I wasn't upset. I wasn't mad at anything. It's like, that's the cost of doing business in the world that's ran by whites, that's controlled by white supremacy. That's the
exactly.
So
yeah,
I wasn't even mad, but I had to tell this story because that's the last time that it was just openly in my face. And now I kind of stay like this city I'm in is getting gentrified, but it's still really segregated. Like when I go to my grocery store, I see majority black people. When I go to my local farmers market, majority black people. Everywhere I go in this community is majority black people. I see more white people when I leave this community for work. When I leave my community for work, now I'm the minority. But right here in this little bubble I'm in, I'm the majority. So I don't really see a lot of white people or deal with a lot of white people.
Right,
so,
right.
But I can still see the effects of white supremacy. I ain't gonna act like just because I live in a quote unquote black community, you don't see and feel the effects of it. But
of course,
it just feels more
directly
like home,
or indirectly.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm just pretty much ranting at this point, man.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's good to talk about it and to get people to think. You know, you have to be taught. You have to talk about it so it's not hidden and brushed under the carpet. Yeah, it's 2:38. No, it's 3. Just 2 minutes up to 3 o'clock in the morning, so I have to get some sleep.
Get you some rest, brother.
Yeah. It's been a good day. Thank you for inviting me on.
Man,
I hope I managed to say a few little things.
2 hours, man. Not really thank you, man. I see 3 went 2 hours. It's what time? It's 9 o'clock now, man. Yeah, let me go get some dinner going. Man, I see 3. Thank you so much, my brother. It's all love. Bro,
until next time.
Taking the bushes, keep fucking keeping these people on their toes. Keep your notes going. Keep your investigation going. I like it. I told you from the first time when you came with the reparations bank every day. I mean, when the first time I heard you come with the reparations bank and people tried to laugh you and clown you out the building, I was the one in the chat like, hold on, he's on to something.
That's right.
Like, no, let's don't just this. And that's why the first time I ever talked to you, I was like, yeah, I am the leader of the American branch of the reparations bank. And you was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, bro, I like what you're doing. If you ever need an American representative, bro, count me in. Because
don't worry, it's coming. It's coming.
I like even the bank. I even just like the word reparations because it makes other people cringe. It makes other people, it creates a reaction into other people, even black people.
Yeah, that's right.
Even some of our own people. Like I got shows on reparations where it's for black people arguing against me, like, yeah, y'all just give it up. And I'm like, no, just don't give it up. Like, we have shit that's owed to us. We just gotta figure out the right way to organize and go get it.
Yes, that's right. So don't worry, things are progressing. A lot of people not seeing a lot of flashy stuff, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. A lot of people are mocking me and making fun of me, but now there's some serious people starting to arrive, and they're whispering, talking with me behind the background. So there's things happening. Although I haven't got it to show, things are happening. Things are serious because some people now, once they go past the joke period, then they start looking at asking serious questions. And I'm having some conversations with some different people as well. So it's all happening. It's moving slowly and steadily. So watch this space. Have a good night, all. Take care.
Yep. And that was the first thing. That was the first conversation we ever had. Bro. You kept saying, ask me anything. Like, ask me any question. Let's get it on the line. I'm taking questions. I think it was like 5.
That's right.
Just firing questions at you. And you was like, yeah, keep them coming. So for that, brother, get you some rest, OG. I got all the love in the world for you, my brother. And I'm sure I'll catch you on the other side, man.
Okay, take care.
All right, salute. Good night. Man, that's family. That's my brother, your brother, our brother, IC3, man. Yeah, I thank y'all, man. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock on the nose, y'all. I got to give me some dinner. I hate to leave y'all hanging at 3 in the morning, but let me sip on this Jack Daniels, man, and see how drunk. If I get drunk enough, I may come go. Nah, I'm joking, y'all. I'm done, man. I got some chores and shit to do. Let me blow through some of these comments real quick. So when we're speaking about the N word, they was talking about music, gangster rap, drill music is part of it. Yep. I can agree with that. And plus we're getting drill music and hardcore and gangster rap. That shit has been funneled and pushed globally. Globally, man. I'm hearing rappers like I spoke about David Banner earlier. David Banner said one of his main reasons for like really want to teach black people was he said he went to China and all they knew about black Americans was cursing and shooting and killing and all the things they was rapping about. So they thought only thing black American women do is just twerk and have babies and marriage out of wedlock. And it's like, no, we're so much more diverse than that. You know, we're just like any other people or any other cultures. Yes, we have scientists, we have doctors, we have surgeons, we have physicians, like we have inventors. You know what I mean? We're all not actors, athletes, and rappers and musicians. That's not. We're so more well-rounded than that, man. So when you think about black culture, specifically black American culture, man, don't think that it's all twerking and killing and murders and all of that shit. We know about the music industry and the music industry execs. And if you really go back to hip hop music, you can kind of see the flip. Like somebody said in this comment, yeah, once gangster rap came out, that was the hottest thing. That's what was being promoted. Gangster rap. Ain't no more conscious rap. Ain't no more conscious rap. Speaking of conscious rap, man, y'all go check out Jedi's vaccine song, man. Red Pill Trill. Y'all go support him. Not only check out that, man, but check out his music, man. Conscious music is back, man. Check out the brother Cambada. Got a brother named Cambada out of New York, man. You got Q Butter, Quebuttr. Check him out, man. I got some music and I got some interviews with him on my channel. Conscious rap. Conscious rap is back, man. We know that's not going to be promoted mainstream, but if you can bump a little conscious rap, healing music, anything that feels good to the soul in your house, do it. And I ain't gonna lie, I listen to hip hop. I do. I got kids. My kids like hip hop. But I always mix in some conscious rap or some old school R&B or some James Brown or and I just hip hop all the time. And I want to fuck and I want to skeet, and it ain't about that all the time, man. Sometimes it's about balance, man. So yes. A couple more. Honestly, the people in a lot of those videos are obviously criminals. I mean, some have guns for fuck's sake. Why aren't the police arresting these fucking people? You talk about the music videos. All right. And salute to you, pay no attention, man. You know what I mean? You've been here rocking with me all day, man. So salute. I might disagree with you, mate, but I don't intend to disrespect you to take your IC3. And that's how it is. And that's how it's supposed to be. Pay no attention. That's it, man. We're not gonna agree. I don't even want you around me if you agree with everything I do. Like, come on now, because I even make horrible decisions. If you're agreeing with me with my horrible decisions, nah. I don't even want you around me, man. So it's good and it's healthy for us to disagree. It is, man. So look, man, y'all take care. Take care, family. Look, man, I know what is it? It's what's 9? 3:05 in the morning in the UK. It's 9:00 Central Standard Time in the US. Listen, man, if nobody's told you they love you today, let me be the first one to say that I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. We gone. Subscribe.